Alright, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Well, this is me reacting to the Everton Football Club 2023-24 fixtures. Well, it's happened, been there, I went there for it. I couldn't really actually get my reactions as quick as possible in, but I'm filming it at 3:30, so we will just have to wait and see what happens. What happens will just have to happen. But to start off with, 12th of August at home, we host Fulham. It's a big game there. We've just got to hope we can actually keep that going and we can win there. As of right now, he might not actually have a chance, or even getting a win, maybe a point. Most of these games probably will get postponed, or at least a couple of them. Second game, it is away. We don't really win a lot of away games, but obviously as it's our last season, that doesn't matter. But away games, they matter if we are going to be in a relegation battle or not. Any game matters. Away games matter most, as they're just more harder to play at. Wolves, most home games we have to try the best, absolute hardest. We've got 18 games left in the Premier League. 19 or 18 games, however it is. 19 games left in the Premier League at Goodison Park. So, it's going to be a bit of an emotional one. But you just got to take it, really. How it goes is how it goes. Now we move into September. Sheffield United, a newly promoted team. Don't get me wrong, they've thoroughly deserved the way they play. It's been great in the Championship. Obviously, again, automatic promotion. They weren't in a fight in the last few days for the title or even being promoted, so okay, and playoffs, so that's not much to say, but they play well. But hopefully we can beat the Championship side, but we don't usually beat them. Arsenal are home on the 16th. That's just basically a game that we have to fight as much, because they've just lost the Premier League title. The mentality's not going to be high, unless if they win the first four matches in a row. They might have good mentality, but say if they only win 2, draw 2, win 1, draw 2, or whatever, we actually might have a chance. Mentality might be low, and depending on the signings, obviously they're going to need some. And if they get Declan Rice, you might not have a chance. Anyways, moving on to Brentford, there's not much to say. Thomas Frank, wow, they've really made that such a well-run club, haven't they? And no Ivan Toney. They're going to look for a striker to score goals with. On to Luton, newly promoted team. 12 years from National League to Prem. It's a accomplishment, really, at the end of the day. They should be taking that 30th of September. We should be winning that. We should be beating them home and away, but no, in Everton, the Everton way, we lose it. On into October now, we've got Bournemouth at home. Back-to-back home games leading to back-to-back away games, which, even though we get the 2-week break for the international break, I think I would rather play Liverpool at home. Bournemouth, I don't want to go into much detail. They didn't, Gary O'Neill really changed that club last season. But even though they never went down last season, I reckon they'll go down this season. I reckon they will. Now Liverpool, this is the game I wanted to talk to. Obviously 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, 8, 9th game of the season. Hopefully we can win, or get a point at least. I don't even want that win. It's going to be so hard. So I just want the point, really. West Ham, I mean, that's just that Liverpool are going to want to bounce back, so they're probably going to play well and beat us, really. West Ham, they're going to want to, Conference League again, so they might be very good. They might not be very good. Just have to see. One reason why Everton did stay up, really, they beat Leeds, they relegated Leeds in the second to last game. So, it just made it a bit more, easier for us to win and for us not to have to rely on 2 other games to go our way. We only needed 1. Brighton, I mean, we just smashed them 5-1 only a couple of weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago. But they've, under Serbi, they've really transformed, haven't they? They're a very, 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 very good team. So it's going to be tough to break down. Palace now, they are a very, very good team. Whether or not they're going to be managed by Roy Hodgson, I think. We'll have to see. United, it's going to be a tough game. We've got to get a point out of that one. Fight after 2-week break. Probably another international one break, if I had to guess. Now into December. Forest, Newcastle, Chelsea, Burnley, Spurs, City, Wolves. 7 games in 1 month. I ain't going to talk about every single one of them. Let's just talk about Forest. The way they stayed up is very good. They had a lot of money. They had a lot of players to begin with, and they had to link them all up so fast. It was unbelievable. Newcastle, the way they're run under Eddie Howe, I won't be that surprised if they get Champions League again. Champions League for them, their campaign's gonna be terrible. Chelsea need to bounce back. I'm not going to speak about Chelsea. They just need to bounce back to back home games, I guess. Burnley, newly promoted side, battered that championship under Finton Company. With the way Pep plays, obviously, but he's going to get He's going to want to get managed by Liverpool, the Cities, the Tottenhams, the Chelseas, other clubs like that. So he's probably going to take that more than Burnley because they're just better teams in general. But I reckon they'll stay up. Tottenham, not much to say. I don't even want to speak about Tottenham. They just had a poor season last season. Probably won't even get Europe again this season, so don't talk about them. City, sadly to say, treble winners, but happily to say treble winners at the same time. With obviously Jack Grealish, 3 days, 4 days, whatever it was, 92 hours without even sleeping. So just what a guy Jack Grealish is. He just partied. Wolves. Is it Wolves again? I don't know, maybe. Is that the second time you play Wolves? No. It's not. But away, hopefully we can get a win at time. But let's go to January. Villa and Fulham. Two games in that day. That's really it. It's a bit disappointing, and that's my birthday month, so I really always hope there's a game on the 17th, but gotta wait. Every now and then you might get a cup game on the 17th if Everton make Carabao Cup semi-finals, or maybe the FA Cup replay. You never know. Could happen, might not happen. Fulham, though. Villa this time at home. Obviously, we play them second this season away. This time, play them first in the second half of the season. It's going to be tough. Depending on the January transfer window, might win, maybe not. Home, obviously, last time we're going to play Villa. Big game. But Fulham, no. This point now, it's going to be a quick skim because we've already talked about most teams already. Fulham away though, so they've got very good fans at Craven Cottage. It's going to be a tough game. Tottenham, yeah, don't want to speak about them. City, away, might be tough. But at the end of the day, where's the fans? That's where I rest my case. Palace at home, club should be an easy win. We've beaten twice in a row, maybe 3 times, I don't actually know. Can't remember. Brighton away, we just beat them 5-1 away, but expectations against Brighton. I don't have the best expectations. I never do. Because they can easily batter us. Alright then. We're going to skip West Ham and United. And Bournemouth. We're going straight to Liverpool for March. Mainly because that's going to be... Possibly that could be the last home game of the season. Mainly because it's in March. Well, last home game for at Goodison Park, against Liverpool. Mainly because it's in March. And the only way we're going to be able to play them again at Goodison Park is if we get far in the FA Cup, maybe semi-final. Don't think that's going to happen, so that is guaranteed to be the final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Newcastle away, cracking fans, going to be tough to break them down. I reckon we'll lose 2-0. Just going to throw it up there so early on before the season ends. Wait, it's over in it. What is it now? June. Burnley anyways, home. We're their run. Unbelievable. Should be easy pickings. Chelsea, again, they need to bounce back. If they don't bounce back, it could be just another easy picking and they might actually be in the relegation fight. Because obviously in January, if they're not doing well, they might actually have all the players leaving. But money does save that. Nottingham Forest, Brentford. That's basically it. We end against Arsenal. Could be a tough game. Could be the game we lose or go down. But other than that, that's it for the 23-24 season reactions. Peace.